Hi guys, it's nice to see you again. And today we're gonna have special guest, Luis. So Luis is gonna finish his contract and he's leaving tomorrow. I'm so glad I invited him for this video. And do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, I'm Luis. I'm from Mexico. This is my first contract on Norwegian. I used to work as a sports staff on Royal before, and that's it. Here I am.
Okay. How many years you work on the cruise ships?
5 years on Royal, and then this is my first contract. If we take like the time, it's like 6 years because I had some breaks in between.
Yeah, in vacations. So you work for Royal Caribbean, the sports staff?
Yes.
The whole 5 years?
No, I started actually in the restaurant, like 1 year in the restaurant.
What's that?
Restaurant.
Restaurant. So after that you did like cross training?
Yeah, it's like there's no actual cross training. You do an interview.
Just like me. So I quit from 2 and I applied again.
Yeah, in this case I didn't quit. I had the interview like on board. They accepted me, so I finished my contract in the restaurant, and the next contract I came back as a sports staff, and then I had the training.
Yeah. So like for me, I feel like sports staff in Royal Caribbean and recreation in Norwegian, actually they're the same position, but there's like the job on board is different. What do you think is the obvious difference between Royal Caribbean and the Norwegian?
So obviously it depends on the ship you're on. But yeah, they're pretty much the same. It's entertainment, right?
Yeah.
So if I had to say two big differences, it's
Like
one.
the job content. So like I heard in Royal Caribbean you do more different activities. Like
Yes.
here we only have like few spots there.
Yes, that's correct. So as I said, it depends on the ship. So on Royal you have like some kind of extreme activities, which is the rock wall, the flow rider, which is a surfing simulator, and there's also this tube that's called the iFly. So it's like indoor skydiving. So these activities require special training to work on. So that's why it's like extreme sports. And other than that, they have like things like we have here. Like if they have a sports court, they organize sports competitions. They have bumper cars. You work in the bumper cars. So that's the difference. On Royal, you don't do the water slides. That's something that you do on Norwegian. So we do water slides here as a recreation or as a sports stuff, and on Royal, someone different is doing that. So that's the difference. But it all depends on what ship you're on, because every ship has different attractions.
Yes, yes. From Royal and Norwegian, which working style and the environment you feel more comfortable with?
Well, it's hard to choose one because it also depends on the ship and on your friends.
And also the person you met, yes.
Yeah, so for instance, like my last contract on Royal, it was nice. It was so good. It was one of the best I have ever had in my ship life. But that was mainly because of the friends I had. So I had some friends that I bonded well with, and that pretty much made my contract. Life is a little bit more strict in here, but it also depends on the management, etc. But if you have good friends, that will make a big difference. And I think that's about it. Like the group you're with in the team.
Yeah. What do you mean life is more strict?
I mean, like there are rules that make life a little not hard, but bad. For instance, you cannot go around here wearing flip-flops, right?
Yeah,
Or sandals.
yeah.
Only if you go to the ground.
Yeah.
So over there, you can wear flip-flops everywhere, only not in the incinerator or in specific restricted areas. Also, like for instance, random drug and alcohol tests.
Yeah.
They don't have it over there.
Really?
No. So they only have it here, right? What else?
And also like for crew, if you in Royal Caribbean for crew mess, they don't have they have the crew mess, and like if you are staff level, you can go. There's another mess for.
Small ships, they have crew mess and staff mess. But on bigger ships, they have like one crew mess for everyone. So that's the difference. It depends on what ship you are on. Yeah.
Also for the party, I feel like the Royal Caribbean have more party, and if you go to party, I feel like more fun because I follow some people they work in the Royal Caribbean, and every time I saw them post some pictures or videos, I feel like more fun there.
Yeah, like there are a lot of parties. Something I remember from Royal is like every nationality has their own party. Say, Mexican Revolution. So all Mexicans will gather and they will throw on a party, and everyone is welcome. But it's like a Mexican party. And then Chinese, okay,
So
all
they have Chinese parties?
yeah, they will
Really?
gather together. They organize a party, and then they will give them a budget, and they will have drinks, and then everyone can be invited. And so every nationality organize their own parties, and also they have like on big ships they have like three bars, right? So like one club, one pub, and then a smoking bar.
For crew.
Yeah, for crew. So you
Really?
have three different options,
Wow.
and then the last one, like it says, they close the bar at 2, but you still can be there, right? They don't kick you out of the bar, so you still can.
So just
can still
music,
be there.
stop the music.
Exactly, yeah.
That's nice, actually. I remember when I do my first contract year, they also have like nationality parties. So the people are from the same country and they can do the party. They do the party together, but I don't know. The money probably come from the crew arrangement.
Yeah.
They have the budget for the party, but now nobody do it.
Yeah, I haven't
don't
seen
know
it
why.
yet.
Yeah. But when I was first contract here, there's a lot of parties, and also like people they always go to the bar. The bar always like more energetic. It's not like the dead. Yeah, now it's just changed a lot. Next question is, how do you feel about crew life in general?
Good. I think I adapt well to any circumstances, so I feel okay here. As I said, I feel it's a little bit more strict here than in Royal, but still nothing crazy, you know, like I think I have whatever I want. So one benefit that I used to have, we also have it here, but it's like going to the guest buffet. And so over there you just have to sign, you just dress up, go there and sign, and that's it. And here you have to sign in advance. Another one, it's a gym, for instance, a guest gym. We can use the guest gym.
The gym here is
Yeah,
too small
not the
and
best.
they don't have enough machines.
Exactly.
Yeah, I sometimes when I do my legs or when I do my glutes, I feel like I need the Smith machine.
Yeah.
Next one is, what do you miss the most about your hometown? The food. Like for Chinese people, we definitely most people they will miss the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think for Asian, that's what they miss the most, because I see Filipinos, Indonesian, Chinese, they bring their own spices and their own food. They bring a big bag full of food. But in my case, I do miss the food. But as I said, I always find something to eat and I adapt easily. So food is not a problem for me. Also, in this itinerary, you know, we were in the Caribbean, so we can always go to Cozumel and get some tacos and that.
So the tacos and Cozumel is like Mexico one, right? It's very local ones. You know that the track when you go out on the port, there's the 2 taco track. Me and my friend we used to go there.
Yeah.
So that is
That's a good one, because that's a if you see
$2 for the
exactly.
taco.
If you see the locals are eating there,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
means the food is good.
Yes.
Those tacos are fine, are different compared to what you find in the center of Mexico, but that food is okay. But if you go to a restaurant where the tourists go, you know, like an American style restaurant, you won't find any nice food there.
Do you know there's a restaurant is in Cozumel? It's called La Chosa. La Chosa?
La Chosa, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know it, but
We went there for a few times. I think it's good. For me, it's anyway, it tastes good.
yeah. But going back to your question, what I miss the most is it is not the food, it is my dog.
Your dog. I don't have any pet. So, yes, it's very hard if you have pet and you need to work, you need to leave your pet home and you go walk around. That's very hard. So what do you do? Like you say, you always find something to do on board. So after work, like for us, we have more like free time. So what do you do? Like on board,
On board,
after work,
I usually
go gym.
I go to the gym, and after like the gym, like there's nothing much to do outside, you know. If we have time to go out to the port, I like to go and like I like to hike, or just to walk around if there's a port. And after that, I spend my time in the gym. And after that, I like to read. I read a lot, and I also practice my languages. I learn new languages or just practice those I know. And sometimes I like to hang around with my friends. I like to play football. You know, the little football board that we have. If I have a friend that likes it, then that's another thing I like to do. I don't spend a lot of time in the bar, because again, it comes to your friends, you know. So these friends I have,
They don't go to the bar,
they don't go to the
so
bar that often. So I don't go to the bar either.
Yeah. So who you play the football?
I play with Kat, which is a guy from our team, and I play with another Luis from Chile. He's a photographer, He's also good.
Okay.
So those are the guys I always play with.
One more question is, if I have some like sisters or brothers they're watching the video and they want to apply for Royal Caribbean for sports stuff, or they want to apply for recreation. So do you have any like suggestion or advice for them?
Yeah, well, the basic is that they know about sports. At least they're very basic, you know. They don't have to be like experts, but you need to know the basic.
Yes.
And also something important that I see they like is if you know how to operate like a relay for the rock wall, because that rock wall they have it in most of the ships. They don't have it on this one.
What's the rock wall?
The rock wall, you know, the climbing wall.
Oh, the rock climb.
Yeah. So, for instance, on Royal, that's if you have that, that's very important. Like they will take you most likely. Here, it might not be that important, but in general, there are a lot of ships with this attraction, so it's good for them to learn it. And another thing that I think you need to be good with is with groups. Like you need to know how to manage large groups of people in case you have to organize a competition, or in case you will have to talk in the microphone. You know, sometimes we have to do this.
Host some like group activities.
Exactly, and also like in our job we have to be able to communicate properly, because safety is very important, right? So we have to be able to pass the message to the guest. So that I would say, sports, practice your sports, practice your group management, and whatever language you have, that's extra.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Pretty much that's it. And okay, one more. How do you like find the one word to describe this contract you have?
Well, I would say productive, because I tried to make most of it. For instance, I had a lot of spare time at the beginning, so I found a side job. You know? So apart from my duty, I was doing a side job. Then I got like this temporary promotion, so I learned something new, right? And so I would say productive, because I think I made the most of it in terms of getting new knowledge and making as much money as I could.
Very good. Okay, that's it. And thank you.
You're welcome.